We're now joined via phone lines by the Assistant Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, Philemon Japong, to discuss this very strike that's been ongoing for some time. Grateful to you, Philemon. The Labour Commission has now directed you to resume work. When are you resuming work?
Well, we've not received that directive as we speak. We've only heard snippets of it on social media and from some of your good self. But as we speak, we've not received any official directive from the Labour Commission.
So, say in the course of the day, if you receive this directive from the Labour Commission, when are we expecting you back at the hospitals?
I think the Labour Commission knows the reason why we have gotten into this tussle, and the employer is enjoined by Section 161 of the Labour Act 651 to ensure that issues of dispute between the union and then the employer is resolved within 72 hours, so that there is no repercussion on the ordinary Ghanaian or the sick person, knowing that nurses and midwives are essential care workers. So if you can peruse what they did when we issued our roadmap, what they did when we did a press release in May, and they had to wait down the line to be able to serve as information on social media to go to work today. I think that's not the right thing to do.
Okay. But you also do know that when labor disputes like this one come before the Labour Commission, you have to end the industrial action and continue with negotiations, right?
Okay, so I have stated categorically that we are not negotiating. If we were negotiating with government, then we just comes in and these issues of disputes needs to be resolved in a certain way, or a certain approach. As you are saying, you have to be called back to the table for the negotiation to continue, and then implementation can be done afterwards. Here is the case where we are done with negotiations of conditions of service.
Okay.
It's signed and sealed. So it's not like we are now bargaining for certain benefits that are due us. The government has agreed to these benefits and has signed on to it. So it's not a negotiation per se.
So until this agreement is implemented, you're not going back to the hospital? Is that what you're saying?
That's what our members are saying. That is what our members have been drumming home all this while when we started this roadmap. And from January, February down the line, we have had series of engagement, and we kept reiterating the point to the employer that the members that we are leading keep calling on us to declare an industrial action because of these delays. And we have resisted because we factor in all these humanitarian issues that happen in strike. So they should be able to hasten their actions to be able to put us in the rightful perspective where we are due. And they have failed to do that. And that is what has brought us this far.
All right, I'm grateful to you. We hope that you can work something out with the Labour Commission, and then we can have the nurses and midwives back at the hospitals.